Okay, you must be very curious to know how the water that we are getting in our homes is clean or purified, because you must say that it is also a mixture of various impurities, and we need to separate these impurities. And how can we do so? So basically, to obtain drinking water, there are several steps that needs to be followed. So those steps are there. So first of all, we will take the water from the water sources. It could be your river, lake, and other also. So you will take this water into a tank. ठीक है, वहाँ पे आप इसको ऐसे ही छोड़ देंगे कुछ टाइम के लिए, so that the plain sedimentation can be done. As you know, the sedimentation is that where the heavier impurities settle at the bottom. Okay, now we'll decant this water into other tank that we call as settling tank. ठीक है, in the settling tank we'll follow a process called coagulation. Coagulation is a process where the finer impurities that is suspended in the water, which is not going to settle at the bottom through the process of plain sedimentation, are basically becomes heavier by the coagulation. अब आप मुझसे पूछोगे व्हाट इज़ दिस प्रोसेस बेसिकली, तो कोगुलेशन एक ऐसा प्रोसेस है जहाँ पे हम एक केमिकल को यूज़ करेंगे, दैट इज़ योर एलम. एलम का नाम होता है फिट करीबी. तो एलम को हम यूज़ करेंगे. इस एलम को हम यहाँ अपने सेटलिंग टैंक में डालेंगे. विद दिस एलम व्हाट विल हैपन, जो भी हमारी सस्पेंडेड फाइन इम्प्योरिटीज़ है जो कि वाटर के अंदर ही है, वो सेटल नहीं हो रही है क्योंकि दैट इज़ वेरी फाइन. इट इज़ नॉट हैवी टू गेट सेटल एट द बॉटम. तो वो बहुत फाइन है. वी नीड टू मेक इट हैवी. अब हैवी कैसे बनाएंगे, तो इनकी क्लम्पिंग करके कि बहुत सारी फाइनल इम्प्यूरिटीज़ एक साथ आ जाए. सो ये क्लम्पिंग किसके साथ पॉसिबल है, ओनली विद द हेल्प ऑफ एलम. एलम मेक्स दिस इम्प्योरिटीज़ हैवियर सो दैट दे गेट सेटल एट द बॉटम थ्रू द प्रोसेस ऑफ कोगुलेशन. ठीक है, ये सेटलिंग टैंक में सेटल डाउन हो गई हमारी इम्प्योरिटी. देन इट विल गो थ्रू अ सैंड पेपर. अभी भी हमारे पास कुछ ऐसी इम्प्योरिटीज़ होंगी जो बहुत फाइनर होंगी इम्प्योरिटीज़ दैट आर नीड टू बी सेपरेटेड. दे विल बी सेपरेटेड विद द हेल्प ऑफ सैंड फिल्टर. यू नो अबाउट we have already talked about filtration where we use a filter paper to basically remove the finer impurities. तो वो finer impurities हैं sand paper की help से दूर हो जाएंगी. Right now it will move to other tank. In this tank we are getting the clear water, but this clear water also contains some bacteria in it. We need to kill these bacteria to get it more clear. So we put disinfectants here. Disinfectants could be your chlorine. आपने देखा होगा कई बार आपका वाटर जो घरों में आता है, it look like cloudy सा दिखता है. It is because of the chlorine is added to it to kill the microorganisms or the bacteria that are present in the water. After this, the water is now clear and it is stored in a tank. तो ये अब storage tank में है, and from the storage tank it will comes to our houses through the water taps. So this is how following this processes the water is cleared and we are getting it in our homes. So moving ahead in our chapter, we need to understand about the term solubility and solution. So we'll first talk about solution. Okay, so we need to understand what is solution. For this we have to take basically salt and water. ठीक है, हम इसमें क्या करेंगे, वाटर में सॉल्ट को मिक्स करेंगे एंड वील सी द मिक्सचर लुक लाइक दिस. आर यू एबल टू फाइंड द सॉल्ट इन इट? आपको इसमें सॉल्ट के क्रिस्टल्स दिखाई दे रहे हैं? नो, यू वोंट बी एबल टू फाइंड इट बिकॉज द सॉल्ट इज थॉरली मिक्सड in water. So this type of a mixture where we are not able to distinguish between the different components of a mixture is called solution. So solution is basically a homogeneous mixture. ठीक है, homogeneous mixture, and we have to take the solution of salt plus water. Okay, and this solution can have two type of components which can be called as, the first one is solvent, the other one is solute. Now understand what is this solvent and what is this solute. ठीक है, अब अगर आप मेरा ये सोल्यूशन देखो, ठीक है, दिस मिक्सचर इज कॉल्ड एज सोल्यूशन एंड इट इज़ अ बेसिकली मिक्सचर ऑफ सॉल्ट एंड वाटर. ठीक है, अब इस मिक्सचर में अगर आप देखो और इस सोल्यूशन में अगर आप देखो तो द वाटर इज़ प्रेजेंट इन large quantity and the salt is present in small. I have taken a pinch of salt in it. Okay, so the quantity of salt is very less. सो सॉल्वेंट सोल्यूशन का मतलब इस सोल्यूशन का सॉल्वेंट वो पार्ट होता है दैट इज प्रेजेंट इन लार्जर क्वांटिटी. सो component which is larger in quantity. Okay, and opposite to that, the component which is present less in quantity, lesser amount, that is your salt, is called as solute. Component which is less in quantity. Okay, so it means that the solution has two parts. The first one should be your solvent, the other one should be your solute. तो solvent वो part होता है that is present in larger quantity in a solution, and solute is that part which is present in lesser quantity in solution. So solute would be your salt in the mixture of salt and water, and water will be your solvent. ओके. सो देर इज़ अ मिथ ऑल्सो कि जो सॉल्वेंट और सोल्यूशन होते हैं वो हमेशा लिक्विड होता है. नो, इट इज़ नॉट लाइक दैट. इफ़ यू टेक एन एग्जाम्पल ऑफ ज्वेलरी विच इज़ बेसिकली सॉलिड इन नेचर, सो दिस ज्वेलरी कुड बी मेड अप ऑफ मिक्सिंग गोल्ड एंड कॉपर टुगेदर. ठीक है, जहाँ पे जो गोल्ड हो सकता है वो सॉल्वेंट हो सकता है क्योंकि वी हैव टेकन गोल्ड इन लार्ज अमाउंट, एंड जो सोल्यूट हो सकता है वो तुम्हारा कॉपर हो सकता है बिकॉज इट इज़ टेकन इन लेस अमाउंट. सो बाय मिक्सिंग दीज टू, यानी हमने solvent as a gold, solute as a copper here, and then we mix together and we get the solution as a jewelry. हमें solution किस चीज़ का मिला? Jewelry का. तो jewelry क्या है? It is not liquid, it is basically solid. तो solution would be liquid as well as solid. Okay. So talking about solubility, it's basically the ability of a substance to dissolve in water to form a solution. Like salt, sugar, milk, all they have ability so that they can dissolve in water to make a solution. Hence, they are called as soluble in water. Okay, we have also some components which do not dissolve in water like soil and chalk powder. ठीक है, they do not dissolve in water, so they are insoluble. Okay, so we need to understand that solubility is basically a property of a substance. They are having an ability so that they can dissolve in water to make a solution. So salt, sugar, milk are soluble in water, and soil, chalk powder do not dissolve in water. They are insoluble in water. There are two types of solutions. The first one is saturated solution. The other is unsaturated solution. Let us understand with the help of an example. Again, I have taken salt, a pinch of salt in a water. Okay, so this is a mixture, this is a homogeneous mixture and we have a solution. Okay, ये solution है हमारा. अब हमें ये जानना है कि what is saturated solution, what is unsaturated solution. ठीक है, अब मैं इसमें थोड़ा और salt mix करने की कोशिश करती हूँ. ठीक है, what do I see? Okay, so if I see now, the salt is now also properly mixed with the water. अभी मुझे और कोई salt इसमें दिखाई नहीं दे रहा ना, crystals दिखाई दे रहे. It is basically mixed with the water. तो we can say that our solution is still unsaturated. इसका मतलब इसमें हम अभी भी salt और add कर सकते हैं. Okay, now I'm adding little salt in it. Observe what is happening. Okay, after mixing, I see that this solution is not taking much salt now. You can see that the salt इज़ हेयर, ठीक है। अब ये सॉल्ट इसमें डिज़ोल्व नहीं हो रहा है, ठीक है। तो इट मीन्स दैट इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि मैं किसी भी प्रॉपर एक सॉल्वेंट में ये नहीं है कि जितने अमाउंट में चाहूँ उतने अमाउंट में सॉल्ट को मिक्स कर सकूँ। इट मीन्स इट हैज़ सर्टेन लिमिट, इट हैज़ सर्टेन एक्सटेंट टू विच द सॉल्ट कैन बी एडेड. सो the extent at which the salt stop dissolving in water is called, now the solution at this particular point is called as saturated solution, because it cannot dissolve more solute, ठीक है। एंड unsaturated solution कब था, when or it can dissolve more solute, ठीक है। इसमें हम अभी भी solute को dissolve कर सकते हैं, but once we reach the certain point where our solution is not taking more solute, that is your salt, it becomes saturated solution. Okay, now I want to ask you, is there any way to make this saturated solution unsaturated, ताकि मैं इसमें इस salt को जो mix नहीं हुआ है, जो आपको यहाँ नीचे दिखाई दे रहा है, उसको mix कर सकूँ? Yes, there is a way. We can make this this saturated solution unsaturated by heating. If I put this solution onto the flame, तो क्या होगा, हीटिंग से दिस विल स्टार्ट डिज़ोल्विंग द सॉल्ट. ये जो सॉल्ट डिज़ोल्व नहीं हुआ है, ये सोल्यूशन इस सॉल्ट को डिज़ोल्व करना स्टार्ट कर देगा. तो बेसिकली हीटिंग से हुआ क्या, सपोज इफ इन दिस मिक्सचर द वाटर मॉलिक्यूल्स आर लाइक दिस, बहुत पास पास है, ठीक है, बहुत पास पास है, यू कैन सी द चेन, ठीक है, बहुत पास पास है. सो यू नो दे आर नॉट giving a space to the salt particles so that it can mix with the water. But once we start heating, these particles which are very near to each other become far from each other, like this. They become far from each other after heating. तो अब हमें दिखाई दे रहा है कि सॉल्ट को जब हम मिक्स करेंगे तो सॉल्ट को स्पेस मिल गया इसमें डिज़ोल्व होने के लिए, तो सॉल्ट विल स्टार्ट डिज़ोल्विंग इन इट, ठीक है। तो हीटिंग से ऐसा होता है. तो इसका मतलब सैचुरेटेड सॉल्यूशन कैन बिकम अनसैचुरेटेड बाय हीटिंग. ओके, let us understand once again what is saturated and what is unsaturated, because this is very important to understand कि सैचुरेटेड सोल्यूशन वो सोल्यूशन है where the solute cannot be dissolved more. हम जहाँ पे और solute को dissolve नहीं कर सकते. It has certain extent, it has certain limits. But what happens in unsaturated solution, we can dissolve more and more solute in it. Okay, and how can we make saturated solution unsaturated? By heating, because heating will make the molecules in water far away from each other, because of which the salt molecule can get the space so that they can dissolve in it. Water, a universal solvent. Why do we call water as a universal solvent? Because it has the ability or capability to dissolve a variety of substances in it. So we can say that wherever water goes, either through our body or ground or through the air, it takes along the various important minerals, nutrients and chemicals dissolve in it. So basically, the property of water, that it is a universal solvent, becomes very important for every living being on the earth. Also with this, the water basically helps in absorbing the food in our body, as we know that our body is basically consists 70% of the water. So it helps in absorbing food. Along with it, the transport of it transport out basically vital vitamins and minerals in our body, and it also acts as a solvent to transport waste from our body with the help of process called urination. Okay, water is also basically important for the plants as well as for the aquatic animals, because plant takes nutrients, minerals and salts from the soil through the water. तो जो भी plants को nutrients, minerals और salt की ज़रूरत होती है, जो कि वो soil से लेती है, but with the help of water. What? Because all these are dissolved in water. Okay, so with the help of water, the plant can take these minerals, nutrients and salt from the soil with the help of water. And for the aquatic animals, for the purpose of respiration, they require some gases like oxygen and carbon dioxide, which are dissolved in water. So the water becomes important for the aquatic animal also.